She's back.
Okay, so I'm gonna show them how to fix the protest movement. This is gonna be easy for me. This is gonna be easy for me. I do it all the time. You know, sometimes I think it's important. I think it's important to talk about the issues. You know, I stayed quiet for a long time and don't tell no one. But we're gonna say at the end, we're gonna touch the audience heart by saying, Laura, you need to come home. Repeat it with me. Laura, you need to come home. You know, if you want to fix the protest movement, you know, this guy has got to go. We had enough of this guy. This guy has got to go. And you know what, Laura, what is going on? What is going on? You are a great individual. What is going on? You need to come home. Come home, Laura. And you know who else needs to come home? You know who else needs to come home? Chris needs to come home. I don't know what's going on with that guy, but Chris needs to also come home, guys. And Chris, guys, he's really not the person y'all think he is. You know, this guy is going around making videos about Cam. Making videos about Cam. He tried to ran him off. Created a panel so he could join. We can maybe talk this out. But, you know, I stayed quiet about this too long. Okay, look. Chris is joining the panel now. Look, Chris is joining the panel. Look. Chris needs to come home with us, guys. Chris needs to come home.
This freaking guy. Man, what the hell are you saying, man? What the hell are you saying?
Saying you got a bunch of texts, man. Go ahead and show him, man. Go ahead and show him. Man, that wasn't me. That wasn't me who said that about Laura. That wasn't me who said it was irrelevant.
Ah, so you were out there
That wasn't me.
checking your texts, huh?
That wasn't me. What should I care?
The
It wasn't
texts
me.
were of you. But you know, when you happen to be next to the biggest loudmouth I've met.
She's right and you are wrong. You are wrong.
What do you think a loudmouth is gonna do best? The loudmouth is gonna open their damn mouth. That's what they're gonna do. Read the text. Here's something that the loudmouth said about you. And let me quote it exactly by how the loudmouth said it. Your name hates Laura. Emphasize the A like 3 times. Hates Laura. He thinks she's crazy. That's what she said about you. So don't you think it's a bit hypocrite for you to tell her to come home?
Listen, I've been to many of these protests. It's a protest. In a protest, you're not going to like everybody. You know, I've been to hundreds and hundreds of these protests. And you know, there's always going to be somebody that doesn't like somebody else.
I watched your video the other day, by the way. The 1 minute protesting, 59-minute ranting. One could say the same thing about you. This guy's clearly losing it. This guy's totally having a mental breakdown.
This kid is full of himself. Look at this guy. You think you could come in my channel and tell me what to do? You're telling me what to do?
You're the one that brought me into this, man. I had not streamed for 2 months. Isn't that exactly what you tell people not to do? Don't bring your name into their mouth, right? Yet this is exactly what you did. Now I actually encourage people, if you're watching this, please go ahead and talk about him, because that's exactly what he did to me. So you guys might as well. You could even like start making up stuff as you go, because that's how it's going now. Honestly, even if my dad had done something like that, I would let him know quick, because that is not how a man actually handles things.
Man, you are the one that ran Cam off. Why don't you talk about that, huh? Why don't you talk about that? You or your mods, you know, making all these little videos about that. Why don't you go ahead and talk about that, huh?
I mean, honestly, I would love to talk about that camp situation. I don't know how many times you gotta keep blaming me for that video, but I already said I don't know how many times I didn't make it. Neither my mods. So if that's all you got, that you keep blaming me for, what else you got? And it's honestly none of your business. Like I would actually love to talk about it. but it's not none of your business. All of a sudden, 10 months later, you care to talk about it. Like you should have brought it up way earlier too. And with that said, though, I like to talk about it. I don't want to drag him into things just like you did. End of the story. You know, you could have just texted me like, "Hey, where'd you make that video?" I could have quickly confirmed no. But yet, you didn't even reply to mine. You brought me up to this saying you don't do drama. Yet here we are. Yet here we are. Now I encourage people to talk about you, just like you talked about me. Because that's exactly what you did. You gotta check your own people for that.
What do you mean it's not my business, huh? What do you mean it's not my business? It is my business. I say I don't care about anything. I say I don't care about anything or anyone except for this. I care about this. You see how this guy is full of himself? You see how this guy is full of himself?
Man, what are you doing? What are you saying? With all the fake stuff you're doing, man, I'm gonna send you Scientology film crew so you can film all you the fake stuff you're doing. I'm gonna tell you this. I've seen people that I used to follow back since the test center say that they lost respect for you. And people respect me for speaking out against this. So if respect from the people is something that you don't want or like, then I don't know what to tell you because that's not a real man. So whatever your take is on that, you have created that. You just know that the whole city is on my.
I had to get rid of this guy, man. Guys, I had to get rid of this guy. Chris is not coming home, guys. I can't stand that guy, man. I had to get rid of this guy. This guy's full of crap, man. I had to get rid of this guy, man. I had to get rid of this guy.
Hello, my name is Confident Chris, and I approve this message.